Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this T-Flex CAD training course, and the topic for today will be the introduction to 3D in modeling environment. Um, so this is the first of the lessons focused in 3D. Until the end, it will be our main goal to explain and to simulate all the functions regarding the 3D modeling environment. And this is the first one where I'll try to present you in a very resumed way a couple of possibilities and some examples of what is possible to do on it. 3D, it's the other environment we have in T-Flex. If we go to the start page, you see that we've been using until the last lesson this icon here to start to work inside T-Flex. And this is the icon that accesses to the 2D side. Now we should go to this ISO 3D model or ANSI 3D model, depending on the settings you have, to enter on the 3D side. This is also parametric because this is the core of T-Flex, and we can work with solids and surfaces inside this environment. The reason why we started by the 2D side, it is because the 2D is the base to work with the program. Okay, it's very important. It's connected to the 3D, so you should learn first the 2D side. Now to show you a couple of possibilities of what we can do inside T-Flex. So here I have an example of a solid with 3D dimensions. So this is one of the very interesting possibilities that we have inside the system to create this kind of entities. We have also another possibility, also very interesting because it's another area of CAD to create this kind of object here, which are called sheet metal. So this is also very interesting. We have a couple of functions inside. It is very easy to work with. Then we can create also this kind of entities and these kind of possibilities where we may apply materials and textures to objects. This example here, where from a model we've created a realistic image of this with the textures and so on, but starting from a CAD model, which is the core of this. There are also different kinds of operations. Another example, this is what we call a 3D array, where we develop basically one entity, and by several functions we have inside, we can create a repetition, a pattern from this initial entity. Couple of more examples to show you. This is a very interesting area that we have inside T-Flex, where we can make some analysis. We have a mini version of a solver for finite elements, so we can apply some forces, some conditions, and extract some calculations from the models. So we have these couple of functions around here. There is an additional model that is called T-Flex analysis that will allow you to have the full functionality of this area, but at least we have a couple of functions, and because it's integrated inside the package, so it's quite convenient and very useful. We have also a different type of possibility In this particular case, it is called 3D sections. We can create some sections to solids, and we can, for example, activate those sections, sorry, and to see inside and to work also with these kind of functions. The last one I have to show you here, it is also some functionalities regarding deformations or sculpt, and sorry, and this is also very interesting because it will allow you to work with very complex shapes. So, for example, if we grab one of the entities that were deformed, I can work something like this. Choose one of the points and to create this kind of deformation like this, say it, accept it, and the model should be a little different. Okay, it's not so symmetric as it was before, so this kind of thing is also possible. In this introduction, it is important to know the type of objects, the type of operations, the topology elements that we have in all of the 3D. It is a long list, and I think it is very important that before the start of dealing with the program, it is important to know all of these names and all of these kinds of entities, elements, operations that you have inside. So I would recommend that you consult our theoretical side, where we have a presentation of all these things properly explained with images, and it will be a base for you to start working with this 3D side.